For me, that is not an issue that only comes up in microaggression training. That is an issue that comes up in all my trainings. It's a historical problem for trade. I can't say for minority trainers in general because I don't know many. I could speak for me, and I cannot tell you how many times I have conducted trainings for all different types of companies: public sector, private sector, banking, profit, not-for-profit. It doesn't really matter. The person who is in charge of the training is always, what's the word? Always attempts to control the process and the content of what you say and how you say what you say. In other words, they try to manage the delivery, to manage my delivery. How do I deliver that message, right? And so I don't know if it's a microaggression because I don't know if it's what they do in terms of with other trainers, or if it's something that only happens with me. The problem is it does impact authenticity. And invariably, these people, usually directors of training or director of HR or VP of HR or some sort of title, in general, there may be some issue in terms of how I deliver the content after they already know how I deliver the content. You called me because you were part of a training that I was in, or you heard about me. And so you know how authentic I am. And then when you get me, you try to control my ability to be authentic. And so what invariably happens is you get partially authentic Dwayne. And yes, there is a control mechanism, because obviously if you want me and then you tell me this is what I want and this is how I want it delivered, it's a veiled threat. It comes across as a threat. If you don't deliver it this way, you won't get the job. And so my philosophy is I should always be in a position where I don't need the client, because what I cannot compromise is my ability to be authentic. Because if I do, then what's going to happen is it's like a vicious cycle. So then I am not myself, and then I get complaints that he wasn't himself. He didn't seem to be authentic. I didn't feel his passion. Well, of course you didn't feel my passion because you controlled it on the outset. And why did you hire me? Because I was passionate and authentic. What did you not like? Certain things and phrases and methods of communication that was uncomfortable for your boss. So it's very, very complicated. What I do is I'm comfortable if you don't want me. You don't want my authenticity, no problem. Find someone else. But you called me because of my authenticity. And so I have to have these really deliberate and sometimes challenging conversations with people who hired me to ensure that I could stay authentic without me offending them, without them being offended by me, by my same authenticity, to tell them directly, stay out of my business. Let me do what you paid me to do in the way I know how to do it, because that's why you hired me in the first place. And so it becomes a very complicated process, which can become tedious. But I'm used to it.